This video is sponsored by the EA Creator Network. Thank you to EA for giving me a code to this pack. Hello my little storm clouds and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we're looking over the refined living room kit, which is creator made. I really like the ideas of these creator made kits, but I was watching Little Sims's video yesterday about these kits and I'm a little bit disappointed to hear like the way these kits work when working with creators. By working with, I mean they do all the work on these kits. They make the items, they make the thumbnails for the actual pack, they make all the descriptions, they do everything. The Sims just basically publish it, and the creator, for what Little Simsy said, just gets a flat fee for doing this. They don't make commission on the actual purchases of the pack, which I don't personally think's fair, because then I'm just like, EA's just making loads of money off this from something somebody else has made, which I totally agree with what Little Simsy said. So what I would like you to do, if you're wanting to purchase this kit, please use this person's creator code. They will make a small commission. Normally I would say use my code, but I don't want you to for these kits. I'm gonna put the name on the screen. I'm really bad at remembering names, and these are CC creators originally, and I'm not a CC user, so I'm not like well versed into CC people. But yeah, I will put their stuff on screen. Like I said, please support them. It's less money for EA and more money to these creators, so please support them. It would be really nice if you decide to do that. You can do it on the EA app or the Sims website. Anyway, let's jump into this pack. Like I said, this is the refined living room kit. We will be going over the business chic one. My code's not working currently, so it might not be quite yet. So it looks like there is a wallpaper. We've got the Woody's wallpaper, and this looks similar to the one from the Book Nook kit, but it's like double wide. The texture on this is really nice. I'm just going to show the Book Nook one just so we can see. Oh, the texture on this is so much better. Like, this is straight. They've added so much to this. But you can see this is like single tile wide. This is double. I really like this. I pretty much always like these creator kits. I know that this is our fifth one? I can't remember off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. Oh, so it's a tile and a half. It's a tile and a half. So yeah, I always really like these creator made kits. I feel like they put so much time and effort into them. Really nice swatches, lots of color options. I love this one, like the like ombre, and then we've got another like ombre one there that's more subtle. Some really nice color options. These are going to match a lot of things in the game since we've got such a nice variation. So I don't think there's any windows or doors in this pack, which makes sense because it's not about that. But I do like when packs have a wallpaper. I hate it when these kits don't come with a wallpaper. It's like I want something to match the vibe. Right, now let me turn Book Nook off and let's have a look at all of the items we get. And I always miss something. I swear I missed something in at least one item in every other kit that I've done. So apologies if I missed something. I swear I try to get everything. The first thing we've got here is the one-piece armchair. It's a nice simple design. Like I've said in previous videos, this isn't quite my aesthetic. It's very modern, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna like it. If it's done well, I'm gonna like it. And sometimes, and by what I'm seeing just in the little like thumbnail things down here, I can use this stuff in my fantasy save file for older style builds as well. We've got this chair, and to me this looks like it could almost be a sectional, and the colors are really nice. Oh well, I actually really love the deep red. My favorite is the blue because that's my favorite color. But these creams are nice. I like that there's like a subtle variation. We've got like a really nice bright white, then a darker, and then it gets even darker. Some really nice colour options. I really like it's like slightly orangey shade. What I was thinking with it is can it be made a sectional? So currently look, it overlaps, but if I press F5 and put quarter tile placement on, oh, there is a gap, so you'd have to like, but I feel like you could make something like look like a sectional piece. Obviously there's no corner piece. We'll get to that when we get to the couches. So then we have the vintage leather armchair. This is really nice, beautiful looking chair. Again, quite contemporary modern, and I'm hoping the colours sort of match. This looks like it's more of a leather look, whereas the couch looks like it's got like a woven, like canvasy sort of look. That looks good. Really like that. Then we have the three pieces of sofa, which obviously matches the armchair. I'm guessing it has the same colour swatches. It does indeed. So this is what I was thinking. I was like, well, not everyone has Dream Home Decorator with these sectional couches. And I'm like, is there a way? Oh, that's a little bit taller there, but I have seen couches where you do this. I think you could play around and get something where it looks sort of like, I mean, if you overlap this, how does that look? Like, that doesn't look too bad, and you could easily place a cushion over this so you can't see that, and you've got a sectional. really, really nice. I feel like you could play around with this. And we do have the 2-piece one. I love it when we get a full set. Like, I hate it when the Sims, they just give us one couch and there's no chairs. I really love a good full set. And again, they're all like matching colours. I'm really loving the colours. I'm just going to say I'm really loving it just because, like I said, I really like the detail these creators go into. I feel like they put so much effort into these, and that's why I'd like you to support them with their creator code. Then next up we have this sideboard. I love this sideboard. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. Let me just place you there for now. Oh, this is a really beautiful sideboard. I like that it's not too big. It's like a really good size. I feel like a lot of the Sims items, like when it comes to like sideboards, console tables, side tables, are really oversized. Whereas this is a really nice size. And look at that. The wood tones seem like they're going to match what's on the wall. Really nice wood. Oh, that's a nice, it's like a grey blue colour. Beautiful. And then we've got like a really red stained one as well. Oh, that's so nice. I really love this. And what I like about it as well is these aren't just like painted on. If we look from a side, we can see it actually does dip in. I hate it when it's just like a painted on effect and it doesn't actually dip in. So next up we have a side table, and this is a good size side table. It's not too big. If you look at some of like the bedside tables or the couch side tables, they are huge and really chunky. This is a really, really good size. And I really like the effect on it. I feel like I could play with this even in my fantasy save file, even though it looks like a modern side table. I could use it for something else just because it looks like stone. This one here even looks more like a wooden like look with the brown tones, but that's very nice. Then we have the lame rock, which looks exactly the same, but in a coffee table form. This is really nice. I'm gonna get rid of this for now. Just shove you there to make a little area. So at least make you the same colour. Just notice that's there. Beautiful. And this has got the same swatches as the other one, I'm assuming. It does indeed. Really nice. I really like this more warmer tone. It's really beautiful. It almost reminds me of the Desert Luxe one, but a better size. Again, I'm gonna have a look just so we can see the difference. Desert Luxe, I'm pretty sure there's like this. Like, look at the size of this. Look at the size of this. Is this a size? Yeah, it's an end table. Look at that difference. I know you could technically size this down, but like then things hover over the top, like float, and you have to do little tricks to make it not do that. So really impressed. Really like the sizing. You've done such a good job. And because I've just got it out and then I'm going to forget it's not got a star in it, let's have a look at this. This reminds me of the lamps you can get from IKEA. They're like papery lamps. It's called the Cloudy lamp. I really like this. I don't feel like we've got anything like this in the game. It's really nice. I'm just going to keep saying it's really nice. And this is the swatches. Oh, we've got ones that have a little bit of colour in them. Really, really nice. Good job. My favourite one, I think, is this. Oh, I quite like the one with the black. That's this is giving more Japandi vibes with the black and the cream. Really like it. So let's have a look. I'm gonna get all the big things out. The sleek bookcase. I love a good bookcase. I prefer older style bookcases, but this is still really nice. Love the books at different angles. Oh, it's done really well. Really impressed. I was like, oh, just a plain option, but then you've got this where it's got the wood grain in it. And I'm guessing we're going to get that throughout. Yeah, again, matching the sort of like similar sort of wall tones. And this is going to match this here. So we've got the matching swatches. Really nice. And I'm going to leave that there and we can pop stuff on there if we like. So next big thing, we've got a divider here. So let's have a look at the divider. I'm not going to lie, I don't use dividers that often because I don't think they look that great. But again, they've done such a good job of actually making this 3D. And I feel like the Sims ones are very flat. And I actually really like this divider. This is one of the best dividers in the game. Other than I do prefer flat dividers because I use them a lot for other things. These are very specific. But I feel like I'm actually going to get a lot of use out of this. Let's just change it to all the same wood tone. So we do have a rug. This is the contrasted rug. That's not placed under there quite yet. I really like this. If you looked at most of the rugs in The Sims 4, they are straight. If we look here, there is slight movement to the edge of it where it comes out in areas where it's been like sort of tugged and pulled a little bit. That's really nice. And like the texture on that is really beautiful. Let's have a look through some of the swatches. Oh, I love that swatch. Not so keen on some of the lighter swatch. Oh, I like that. It's quite like a basic weave. And I like that. Okay, no, I'm not a fan of all of the swatches, but it's still done really well. Like, these brighter colours are a little bit much for me, but I feel like they will work in a lot of areas. I like this one the best. Just pop that under there. I'm just making a little living room here. So we have an up and down lamp. Very modern looking lamp. Again, not my cup of tea, but it's done really well. Let's have a look at some of the swatches. Ooh, I like the white with a subtle hint of gold. Again, just because it's not my cup of tea, I'm still really impressed with it. This is the thing with when I was looking at the man cave one. It wasn't my cup of tea, but also I just wasn't impressed, and it wasn't a full set of things. And I know we got the cast stuff in it. Whereas this, there's a whole room here. And that's what I want from my kit. I want something where in that style, I can create a whole room with it. And you've still got versatility with this, because even though this is like living room, you could definitely use this stuff for other rooms. Obviously, you can make an office pretty easily because we've got bookshelves. And we've got this lamp is, to me, giving like office sort of business vibes. So I feel like it could work in that. This could work in a bedroom. The end tables could also work at bedside tables. This can obviously be used like pretty much anywhere. And some of the little decor items as well, I feel like could be used in many places. Let's have a look at this artwork. The precise strokes for random shapes. Ooh, it's like very, is this abstract? I have no clue. I have not done art in a very long time. I used to paint a lot, but I don't anymore. These seem like they are sets. Let me double check. Let me get 3 of these out and see if they're like matching sets. They are indeed matching sets. So you could like put these above a bed. You could even, like, if you want something a little bit smaller, size them down, bring them in a bit closer. Really nice. These are done so well. I love that it almost looks like it's got the canvasy texture as well. Beautifully done. Then we have the pedestal from the old times. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this because I make a lot of old-timey looking things. And I really like this. Oh, this is really nice. Yeah, I feel like as little detail bits, I could use this a lot. And again, the colour swatches match all like the wooden tones and these stone tones here. Beautiful. Let's just pop you here and I can put you something on you in a moment. We've got another wall art. Shadow of the day. Inspired by architectural shapes, this piece of art casts different shadows during the day. Does it actually work? I wonder. This is really cool. Looks like pieces of stone in a wooden frame. Very abstract. I actually really like it. It's like really well done. There's nothing like this sort of artwork. I feel like this in like an art gallery where there's something really obscure, I think it'd look really good. So next up we've got the perfectly preserved antique vase, and you know I'm going to get so much use out of this because again it's an antique vase, so it works well with the old style build. Ooh, the shine. I've just noticed when you go to the deeper colours, that shine here. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, we've got an ombre one. I think that might be my favourite. Oh, beautifully done. The detail. I'm so impressed with this pack so far. Like I said, I feel like it's so versatile. Even if you don't quite like this style, there is items that you can use for other things. Then we have the ancient bust. I was like, oh, I'm going to get less use out of this because it's on a stand and it's like trying to show something like it's ancient. But I feel like if I did the basement trick and hid the stand, you could put this as something that's just like broken down ruins or something and it'll look really beautiful. And again, swatches are really, really nice. Wait, what is this? I'm going to put it down here. What does it say? Perfectly stacked masterpiece. So it's like the abstract sculpture doesn't have a specific shape intended. It's made to imagine what you want. Apparently some people see a llama. Oh, I see a llama. I see the llama. I see where you're getting at. This is quite cool actually. Okay, I don't think personally I'll get a lot of use out of it, but it is quite a nice piece of artwork. I could most probably make it work in some of my builds. And I like the fact that there's these like bright coloured options for if you wanted something a bit brighter. Then we have the Shelly the bowl. Thanks to this decorative bowl, you'll be able to add a touch of colour to your room. I love a good bowl. Do we have any bowls? I think there's one from Dream Home Decorate that's like on a stand. I like a basic like bowl for cluttering. Ooh, and it did say about the bright colours. Do really like that. Ooh, this green's so nice. I like this like in between greeny blue colour. Beautiful. I want to make this into a bath and most probably will be doing that. I'll have to play around and see if it's possible. I have made bowls into baths before, so I'd most probably use the same method. But we've got the small paradise plant. Love a good plant. This is so detailed as well. If you look at a lot of the leaves in the plants that are in the game, they're not very detailed. We can see here we've got the veins coming off the stem in the centre here. Done really well. I like a basic plant in a basic plant pot. Really nice. What else can I say? Like I said, love a good basic plant. And can it, I mean, you could size it up. I think this one is better staying this size or smaller. Oh, it's quite nice when made smaller. Like, let me put it in there. Is that too big to fit in? No, I feel like that fits just right. So I've sized it down twice, once, can't remember. But that fits in there just nicely. Really nice plant. Then we have the Braggings bookend. I love books, so this is perfect for me. So if it's a bookend, I feel like it should be shown this way. And you don't normally, like, if it's a bookend, you've got other books here, and that's just to stop them from falling over. But there's actually books slotted into this, which is quite nice. But I also really like it just facing like this. I think that looks really nice too. Let's have a look at the colour swatches, or on an angle as well, is quite nice. So does the metal change? The metal changes colour. I was like hoping for that because I prefer gold myself, and they do have gold options as well as black options by the looks of it, and the silver. Beautifully done. Pop that on there. Yeah, I really like that on an angle. Then we have the collection. Nothing is more satisfying than a complete collection of your favourite author. This speaks to my soul. I love a good collection where it comes in the outer box. I can't remember what it's called now. The box set. I have a couple of these. I love a good box set. All my books matching. So I really, really love this. Really beautiful. I filled up the sorry plant. You come in here, this way it's better on the bookshelf. I mean, oh wait, does it fit here? Did it just, oh, it might not. Wait. There we go. Do free placement in there. So fill it up a little bit. Then we have the duo. Just like macaroni and cheese, these two pieces are made for each other. These are quite cool. Again, very abstract. So we've got like a very abstract theme going on here. They look like they're like made of wood or stone or both. Like one's wood, one's stone. I really like this. Again, I feel like this is something I could use in my fantasy save file as a little clutter items. They're quite interesting. And then lastly, I sort of left this off on purpose because I feel like I'm going to get so much use out of this in my fantasy builds. I don't know when abacuses were made, but they're very old. Yeah. So this is super cool that I'm going to be able to use this in like my offices and stuff like that. Oh, this is so cool. I feel like this is my favourite item from the pack, which is wild because it's such a small item. Actually, I really love this side table as well. I think it's really beautiful. But just looking, I know I've got like mismatched wallpaper right now. Let me just shove this on. That is not the matching wood, but it does not matter. Just look how cohesive everything looks together. And this is what I feel like kits should be. Give me a whole room or loads of one item, like the blooming room one where it's loads of different plants. I really like that idea. Or like this where I'm getting a complete room. Everything looks so good, and the creator did such a good job. Like I said, I can't remember the creator's name off the top of my head, but I will have put it on screen for you guys. But yeah, really nice. Let me just shove. This is two all the same colour wood at the minute, but just wanted to put something down. Let me see if there's a styled room actually, because sometimes they do these and sometimes they don't. No, it doesn't look like there's a styled room. That's a little bit disappointing that there's not a styled room with this one, but I've styled a room. So overall, really, really love this pack. I think it's really well done. Even if it's not quite my style, I feel like I can use a lot of these pieces, and they are beautifully made. They're really well thought out. There's a whole room you can put together, and personally, I would have bought this pack even though it's not quite my style. But that is it for this video. Don't forget to use this creator's code. I'll pop it on screen again. But don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And if you liked it, please subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!